Hey, what's going on, people? I remember back when I was like in high school and stuff like that. I used to be making fun of the people who used to paint and like do their home repair, handyman and stuff. I used to look down on them, like real talk, like man, he a painter, And I always thought that this job was something that a Mexican person would be doing, especially being in Texas. As every Hispanic person, they do some form of home improvement or some kind of form of being in a skilled trade. So, you know, years later, it changed. I look at it whole differently since I'm doing that type of stuff now. Especially in the African American community, people look down on jobs like that. Like it ain't sexy, or you ain't gonna make no money, or everybody want to be a thug or an athlete. Me, I wanted to be an athlete. I was an athlete, but that's how everybody think. But you think about it, the people who do this type of work, even though it's work, it's manual labor, you getting compensated well for it, especially, if you're working for yourself. You could be a handyman pulling in $200,000 a year. You can be a big remodeling company pulling in 2.5 million. You got to pay your people, whatever. But I'm pretty sure your salary gonna be good, with that too as well. But we need more people to take on this type of work for real, especially people who grow up and look down on it. Then everybody pushing college on everybody. College, school ain't for everybody. Like 4 years, school ain't for everybody. And then you get into all this debt and be having the old student loans and stuff like that. When with this, you can go do a small little program within a year, start working, and you don't owe no debt. You know what I'm saying? And you making money. But most importantly is you can always work for yourself. You don't never have to work for somebody else. You learn a skill, and you can bring that skill to the marketplace and earn money off of it. So yeah, that's a good thing. It sounds good to me. I mean, unless you're going to be like a doctor, a lawyer, so of course I'd be like, yeah, go to school. I mean, because if you don't go to school, you can't do that. But like people who go to school for like art, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be hard to find a job like that. But I mean, it could work. But people just don't look down on what somebody else do, because you might be the person doing it too. You talking down on a janitor, and 20 years later you might be a janitor or something like that. I mean, but I enjoy what I do because I enjoy the freedom of it. I can work when I want to, or work however much I want to, or work as less I want to. It all fall down on me as far as my marketing ability, my ability to keep jobs coming in. But sometimes you go work for somebody else. You gotta be there whenever they say you gotta be there. You gotta get off whenever they say you gotta get off. Things of that nature. I mean, there's nothing wrong with having a job, because if that's how you provide for your family, that's good. But this skilled trades, you always gonna work for somebody else, but you can work for yourself. You feel me? So think about it, like all the high school students that don't know what they want to do. Check into one of those trade programs. Get online and see if any home building associations giving out apprenticeships or stuff like that. You can go start off sweeping and cleaning up the job sites. In a couple of months, you be learning how to build a house. You know what I'm saying? Then after that, sure, you know how to build your own house. You get you some land, you build your own house. These houses going for $500,000 and $600,000 on average these days. And it's a lot that go into it. I don't really know as much. Why it's going. I know labor materials going up, and it's a shortage in people who actually do the work. But it's other stuff that I don't know about, but I learn about. But you can bypass all that and build your own house without the knowledge that you got after doing, school, trade school, so to speak, which is short, and then going through your apprenticeship. So I didn't go through an apprenticeship. I didn't go through a trade. I worked for somebody like a property management company. That's how I got all my experience. I remember when I was boxing, I should have worked for. I was in Virginia, and one of my teammates, he had a little small home improvement company. Now he is killing it. I'm talking about he making 2-3 million a year. He everywhere, featured in all the magazines. You know, he put boxing to the side and he decided to focus 100% on his business. That's Patrick's Painting in Alexandria, Virginia. Shout out to him. But yeah, I should have, got with him when I was down there. But everybody got different things. But he the one who kind of inspired me to go out and do what I do. So, but yeah, what else can I say? Yeah, so think about it. I mean, it's out there. You ain't got to go to school unless you really want to, but you ain't really got to go to school in order to make a good living, good career for yourself. Even if it's something you want to do part time while you pursuing something else, it's possible because. Especially if you working for yourself, you make your own schedule. You decide when you're gonna work or when you ain't gonna work and stuff like that. So you can allot time to get that money, and then you can allot some more time to focus on what else you want to do. When I first started, I wanted to, I had a job at the time, and I was trying to be a professional boxer at the same time. So I was like, man, I can't work and try to do this, so I gotta work for myself. That way I can work as little or as less that I need to be able to train and do that. So it's a good setup. Even though I didn't follow it to the T, I ended up jumping full in with this home improvement stuff. So, but you can always go back and chase your dreams. Just don't get too old, But it's possible, guys. And ladies and gentlemen, it's a lady on YouTube. She had a good 6-figure job being an economist, and she went to trade school, and she became her own boss doing a little handyman stuff. She had a little successful YouTube channel. Every time she drop a video, I check it out. It's called My Kind of Economic. I don't know her name or any other stuff like that, but I follow her YouTube channel, and she can even tell you about this stuff. So yeah, man, check it out. Check out Patrick's Painting, see how they out there killing it in the game, and check out the ladies' YouTube channel, and keep following me. I'll be posting videos as well, just letting you know my random thoughts and things of that nature. This week coming up, I got lots of work to do, so I'm gonna be posting more of me doing the work, and then just random rants, if you want to call them a rant or vlog or whatever you want to call it or whatever. I don't know, but it's all totally up to you. But yeah, y'all have a good one. Happy Easter.